What's good, everyone? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back once again with another video, and I'm here to bring you all your official preview and predictions of Final Battle 2022. And for those who are living under a rock and don't know what Final Battle is, basically, Final Battle is Ring of Honor. This is their biggest show of the year. This is their WrestleMania. This is their Wrestle Kingdom. This is their Bound for Glory. And honestly, with some of the matches taking place on the card, it makes sense as to why this show is called Final Battle. And prayerfully, hopefully, for some, this is the final battle. Looking at this card, this should be a good show. But honestly, overall, I've been feeling with the AEW Ring of Honor, the booking has kind of been all over the place, in my honest opinion. But a TV deal's coming soon. Tony Khan even said on the media scrum that there's going to be less Ring of Honor on AEW TV, which I can kind of see why they're doing that, because I've been saying this for months off camera. They got to make Ring of Honor stand out. Like, if you're making Ring of Honor AEW Ring of Honor, then it's not, Ring of Honor's not going to stand out. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully they get that soon. They can get the weekly show up and running. And, yeah, overall, just they could keep going, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, I feel like so far, what they've been doing with Ring of Honor hasn't been all that outside of the matches. The matches have been good, don't get me wrong, but like from a storyline standpoint, it's been all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to these matches, man. So we're actually going to start with this match. This match was announced last night on AEW Dynamite, but we got FTR versus the Briscoes in a double dog collar match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. This is the third time that FTR and the Briscoes have gone at it. Obviously, they fought at Supercard of Honor. They fought at Death Before Dishonor. Easily one of the best, some of the best tag team matches we have seen this year in all the land of wrestling. And I don't think this one will be no different. I feel like FTR and the Briscoes are going to go at it here. Will it top their first two? Who knows? We'll see. But I do think, and I know this might shock a lot of people when I say this, but I feel like they're going to give the Briscoes the titles here. FTR, they've been Ring of Honor World Champion for months. I feel like, they're going to lose. They might lose the IWGP titles at the Dome in January. So you might as well start having them lose these titles here to the Briscoes. And I don't know how it would feel for the Briscoes to lose 3-0 against FTR. Like, how can you call yourself the best tag team and you lost to FTR 3 times? Not taking nothing away from FTR. They're a really good tag team, obviously. But I just don't see the Briscoes losing a third time in a row to FTR. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Briscoes winning back the titles here in this match. So now let's get to this tag team match playa. We got Swerve in Our Glory versus Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane Taylor and JD Griffin, or Griffey. If I mispronounce his last name there, man, I apologize. But basically Shane Taylor Promotions. And honestly, I don't, Swerve in Our Glory, they're pretty much done for at this point. Swerve might end up turning on Keith Lee, getting him back for what he did and with their match with the Acclaim back at Full Gear, excuse me. But honestly, I think Swerve in Our Glory, they might get the win here, and then probably after the match, that's where Swerve officially turns on Keith Lee. But who knows? I think Swerve in Our Glory is gonna get the win. I'm not really familiar with Shane Taylor Promotions, so them getting the win, I don't know. Like, them getting a win over a team that's pretty much done for, like, I don't know. All right, so we got the 6-man tag team match playa for the Ring of Honor World 6-man tag team championships. Dalton Castle and the boys, Brent Tate, taking on the Embassy, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony. I got Dalton Castle and the boys winning this one. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Embassy is one of them hokey heel teams, if I'm being honest with you. I just don't really see the NBC winning the 6-man tag team titles here. So I got Dalton Castle and the boys winning this one. So we got the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship on the line. Mercedes Martinez versus Athena. And I'm going to go out here and say it. I think this is Athena's time. I feel like they might give it to Athena here. She's been really aggressive these past few weeks. There's no really point of having her not win a title and having her have a little bit of a dominance. You know what I'm saying? And Athena, she's been murking some jobbers left and right on Dark. But Mercedes Martinez, she is no jobber. No, 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 no. So this should be an interesting one. But I do have Athena winning the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Now we move on to the Ring of Honor World Television title match. We got Samoa Joe versus Juice Robinson. And I don't really get this because Juice Robinson, like I said, I don't watch Dark. I don't watch Dark Elevation. So, people going to be like, oh, well, Robinson got some wins over there. But it's like, man, like, okay. Like, I haven't seen Juice Robinson wrestle on, like, TV because I think he wrestled on Rampage. I don't know. But the last time I specifically saw Juice Robinson wrestle was when he wrestled that match with Jon Moxley, which was the AEW World Title Eliminator. And then it was like, oh, okay. But he ain't beating Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's on a rampage right now, as we saw what he did with Darby Allin. So if you think Juice Robinson's actually going to beat Samoa Joe, well, then you got another thing coming, son, because Joe was going to kill you, So Joe's going to retain his title there. Next, we got the Ring of Honor Pure Championship on the line. Garcia, Willa Yuta. We've seen this match before. So I think this is like the third time these guys are facing off. This is a pure wrestling rules match. I feel like they're going to give the win back to Willa Yuta, I feel like, especially after the statement that Jon Moxley made on Wednesday with the boys of BCC going to war. I got Willa Yuta in this one. I think he's going to win it back. And again, I just feel like what they were doing with Garcia, with the whole having him be with Danielson, just to go back to Jericho. Like, again, the whole story just all over the place. And like I said, it just, I don't know. But Willa Yuta, I think he's going to win the title back and win the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. And what will be the main event? It will be Ring of Honor World Championship match. Chris Jericho defends his title, the Ocho, against Claudio Castanova. And if Claudio Castanova loses, he will have to join the Jericho Appreciation Society. This feud has been going on, and I'm talking about the feud between the BCC and the JAS. These guys have been feuding since dang near longer than the dinosaurs have been extinct from planet Earth, okay? Like, it's time to end this feud. Like, it was cool at first. It seemed cool at first, but the story's been all over the place, and it felt like they didn't know where to end it. This is where you ended. Fitting enough at Final Battle, a pay-per-view called Final Battle, fitting enough to end it there. Claudio's got, that's the only way to win. That's the only way I can really see this feud really ending if Claudio wins back the Ring of Honor World Championship. Because if he joins the Jericho Appreciation Society, he's gonna look hokey, and then you're gonna have Willa Yuta and Jon Moxley try to go rescue him like a girl done got kidnapped off the movies, like, thus continuing the feud. And I'm like, bro, like, ain't no one want to see that. Like, tell me who wants to see Jericho Appreciation Society and the BCC feud into 2023. Name me one person. Exactly. You can't, because no one wants to see them feuding no more. No one. Okay. I know, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little rant here, but I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. I'm keeping it real. Claudio wins. He ends the reign of the Ocho, and yeah, we'll honestly see what Ring of Honor does. Tony Khan, like I said, he said on his media scrum, he's got more information about the TV deal, or the weekly show, I should say. So we'll most likely be getting more information on that as we head into after Final Battle. But I hope you guys enjoyed my preview and predictions. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so yeah.